Welcome to Inside Censhare. I'm Ian Truscott, VP Global Marketing. And in this video series, I'm going to introduce you to a number of my colleagues. We'll learn about the history of the company, our products, our partners, and our clients. Hope you enjoy this video. Welcome to Inside Censhare. Welcome to Inside Censhare. Today, I'm joined by Christina Gräßel again, but this time as Head of People and Organisation.
Yeah.
And that's a change, right?
Yeah, it's a change. The last time I was Head of HR.
Yes.
Now I'm Head of People and Organisation. We've decided for a rebranding.
Oh, right. So what does this mean? What's the difference between HR and People and Organisation?
I mean, HR, it stands for a very traditional approach.
Yeah.
And to be honest, in the end, it's not about human resources.
Right,
it's
right.
about people that we're dealing with every day.
Right. And I like to see that. I mean, I'm not a human resource myself. I mean, none of us wants to think of ourselves like that. We're all people, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think human resources, it stands for a very old-fashioned way of seeing people. And I think it shows quite well where this comes from, because most theory around people management is based on theories around educating children.
Right, right.
And I have two little kids myself. What do you do with children? You tell them what to do, you control what they have done, you educate them, and in the end you give them like a mark.
Right.
At school, like you're an 8 out of 10.
I'm an 8 out of 10. All right, okay.
9 out of 10, sorry.
Right, yeah, so and that's that antiquated sort of industrial age thinking. We're beyond that, right?
We're far beyond that.
Yeah.
We are dealing with grown-ups, and grown-ups should be treated like grown-ups.
Right.
And I'll give you some examples that you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know, for example, these employee review meetings.
Yes.
These secret meetings where all managers hide in a room and they talk about the performance of all employees.
Yes.
And the employees do not really know what the managers are talking about.
Right.
I think this is something you do not do with adults. If something's going well, if something's going wrong, you tell them right away.
So we're still evaluating our people, but we're just doing it in more of a direct, ongoing basis.
Yes, we are doing it with continuous feedback. We've already talked about that, and that means it is continuously, so it's not once a year, but it's every day. Every day you tell the persons if what they're good at, what they're maybe not so good at.
Yeah.
That's the first step, and it's not only your manager who can tell you what you're good at and what you're not so good at, but everyone can.
Yeah, we've talked about that, some of that peer review stuff.
Yeah.
Which reminds me I need to do that. But, but what else entails it? So we've changed now to People and Organisation, or you've changed to People and Organisation. What else does it entail?
Yeah, I think it's a completely different assumption that lies ahead of, behind that. And the assumption is that, like adults are, they can choose what they do.
Yes.
So they are basically intrinsically motivated about what they do. The assumption is that they want to grow, that they want to perform, that I do not need to control them or to check that, but the assumption is they want to do that by themselves. Right,
okay. And this is done by other organisations, not just by us?
It's done also by other organisations, of course, but we will do it in the Censhare way. Our approach is not to copy any standard, even if it's the new standards, but to do it the Censhare way.
Well, that sounds really interesting. It's nice to have you on again, Christina.
Thanks, Ian.
And thanks for joining us on Inside Censhare.